Okay, hello, Okay, hi everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome to episode, I guess stream number 2 of my Super Mario Odyssey series. You know, it's gonna be the non-history thing on the channel for a little bit. No, it's Saturday night, but I'm probably not gonna end up streaming tomorrow, and I had a little bit of time, so I thought I'd maybe stream for an hour, maybe a little under an hour, just to chill out. Here with y'all. Anybody who wanted a little late night Saturday entertainment. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that in a minute here. So where's my just gotta get the joysticks on. Hello there, John. Or John Lee. Yeah, now I know it's Lee, right? Is it pronounced Lee? And Charura 1990. I wish they had some sort of music in the menu there. Oh shoot! Oops! No! I don't even works. Ooh, okay. So we are a Mexican Mario, and we were going to go investigate what is the deal with that hole in the wall in the map. Or was this? Crazy night. Wish I could see what's happening in the pyramid, but it's dangerous out there. You got it right. Yes, even I am capable of learning, as it turns out. Ow! Wait, what? I was already down to 2 health? Shoot. That's a problem. Oh, man. We got that checkpoint. Oh yeah, we can just... Yeah, we can go to checkpoints. I forgot about that. So we can go right here, for example. Warp. Oh, what's that? Oh. Now, can I use these moons as healing? Oh, nice. Cool. So if I go to a place where there's already been a moon, I could just heal there. Very good to know. Oh, I know how to get to that moon, but it requires something we don't have access to yet, so let's head out this way. And of course, let me know how the audio is sounding, guys. Like, if the game audio is too loud, I could definitely turn it down. Can't take any more of this cold. Oh, we got the shiver skulls. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, we're just kind of having a relaxing Saturday night here at home. Cause I had it was a rough day, I don't want to get into it, but it was just a really crappy day at work. I was working at a different station than usual, and it was last minute, and it was one of those days where it was a hard day. But it wasn't that, like, the work was hard, it's that people were making stuff hard that didn't need to be. One of those kind of things. Oh, look, we're a Goomba! These feet don't slip on ice. Well, how about it? Get moving, then. Oh, let me show you guys something fun we can do. It's a little silly. Okay, not there. No, don't do that one. There we go. So we can do this, and then this. Okay. They gotta jump and then there we go. Ha ha ha! Goomba Tower Assembly. Oh, and then just genocide my way down. Oops, I said genocide. Demonetized now. I did screw that up. I could have gotten some of those purple coins there. I guess I'll just have to come back for them or something. Yeah, the costumes aren't a huge priority. I got the main one I wanted here. Just don't have the quiero. Okay, over this way. Alright, we gotta be careful. We have to hit this thing twice. So how's everybody's Saturday? Everybody having a good weekend? Oh, what the heck was that? What did I just do? That was some silliness. Alright, let's try it again, but not dumb. Alright, yeah, let's just not mess around. Let's just freaking gun it all the way. Oh no, can't do that. Not gonna reach. Gonna relax Sunday on your end. Ah, you're in a different part of the world. You live in Asia. Speaking of Asia, I need to figure out my G1 Climax picks this year. It's gonna be starting in a week. I always, me and my friends, we always, every year we bet on the G1 tournament. It's like our March Madness. Here we go. Philippines. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I wonder if there's any good histories in English of the United States relationship with the Philippines. Oh, where Ringo? You take ring? This was the thing that was frozen in the sand above earlier, if y'all don't remember, but Bowser took the ring, but clearly he thinks it was us. Alright, so I'm stunning him with the cap, and yeah. Oh, stop hitting yourself! September, so Christmas is here for the next few months. Yeah, in the United States, we kind of have to be thankful for freaking Halloween because it's the only thing that's keeping Christmas from starting on July 5th. You know. Get around. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, got a little swollen lip there. Oh, okay, I can't hit them when they're accelerating. Good to know. Okay, I can't just throw Cappy at that thing either. That's how you dodge, baby. Oh, fuck me. Careful. Whoop. Ah, dang it. Yeah. That's good. Glad you guys are enjoying yourselves on the weekend. After I had work, I went over to my parents' place, and my parents still have some of my books from when I used to live there. They don't mind holding it there, but I've been trying to lately this year actively get my books out of there. They're not just like find some space for them. Oh, that's right. It hurts itself if it hits the ice. Interesting. For some reason, Christmas is kind of treated as an All Souls Day thing where you have to go visit the seats and candy the next day. Interesting. Candy at Christmas. Working. That sucker. Acceleration! Alright, one more. Yo, let's get here so we could have them. Oh shit! I fucking did that shit. Oh, dive! Oh, that was fucking close. Get out of the way! Oh god! I have to go into that with like 2 health so I can have some room for error. So anyway, I was at my parents though before I came home, just seeing them about some stuff. And you know, whenever I go to my parents' place, I try to grab some books. You know, I was grabbing this really nice hardcover copy I had of Plato's Republic. And I was thinking about something when I saw the Plato's Republic, because I was like, wait a second, I just really now let me give some background here real quick. The copy of Plato's Republic that I had that was on my parents was one that I had gotten from like the dollar shelf at the local used bookstore many years ago. I have other like editions of the Republic. So I just guess I had left that one of my parents and forgotten about it. You meant Halloween? Oh, okay. So I had recently been at this rare bookstore that's also here in El Paso, and I thought, hey, hold on a second, this edition of the Republic kind of looks like some of those, because like at this rare bookstore, there's like some of the shelves you have to like talk to the owner before you could even like look at the books. Like you have to ask his permission to you know, pull them down and take a look at it. So I mean, wait a minute, this copy of the Republic looks like some of those ones there. So I opened it up and took a look at like who had published it and stuff. And it was published by a group called like Franklin Library, who I guess did a thing where they like, we're gonna, fuck, I hesitated, where they were going, we're gonna make like some nice hardcover copies of the 100 essential books. What the fuck is this? I'm selling Life Up Harps for a... Oh, what the heck? No, I could win without it, but that's interesting. I've never seen that guy. Really shows you that I'm struggling with the boss this time. It's because I'm tired. That's why this is gonna kind of be a short stream. We're just chilling. We're not... that's interesting. The game will incorporate that, though. Money for power. Literally paying to win. OMG. So yeah, this Franklin Library thing, I look it up because it's like a pristine copy, and I'm just like, I wonder how much this thing is worth. Now I'm looking it up thinking, you know, it's the Republic, it ain't exactly copyrighted shit, you know? So I'm thinking, oh, it's a nice hardcover, maybe it's like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. The first result that pops up is on Amazon, claiming that it's worth $200 for a fucking copy of the Republic that you know you can get for free on PDFs all over the internet. I'm going, holy crap! So I'm gonna need to look into that, because if it's worth that much, I'll definitely sell it. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a good, nice book. I am a book collector in some ways. But $200 is fucking crazy for one book, and so I need to look into that. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that $200 aside, and that's gonna be for spending on other books. From what, you know, it's like, you know, we plant the seeds. From one shall comes many. Shh, that was fucking close. God, I am screwed. Why is it $200? Well, apparently it was like just a really limited edition thing. You know what? We're gonna pay to win for the sake of time. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm going to for the sake of the people watching the stream, so we're not stuck on this boss battle forever. Hope it helps. Yeah, me too. But yeah, that's pretty fucking wild if it's true. I'm not sure that I've ever seen a book that wasn't a first edition. Well, I guess it technically would be a first edition, but whenever I see expensive books like in a store or something, it's usually because they're signed. Although you also have like first editions that can be very expensive. Like for example, there's a bookstore up in Las Cruces that they've got a first edition. It seems to be in pristine condition of Great Gatsby. And that said, and they've got it priced at over $3,000. So obviously there's people who are buying that. I guess another example would be, but like, yeah, in terms of like new books, it's pretty rare that I will maybe buy an expensive new book, like a book that just came out, once a year. Most of the time I wait. So like for example, I've been looking into maybe picking up some kind of Lincoln biography. And actually I'm reading one now, and it's because when I was looking for, like, okay, which one am I going to read? I was hearing good things about this one relatively new one. And it's called just Abe. And I could not find it online or even at, like, a local bookstore or whatever for less than $40. and most of the time it was over 45. So, but that's because it's a brand new book. It's only a hardcover. You know, it's a Lincoln biography. It's supposed to be like, oh, this is it. This is the one. There was the, you know, it only had one edition. Now that book is getting its paperback actually later this year. So hopefully that'll bring the price down. Having said that, there's another book that I've been waiting on, like its pricing to drop for a while. Well, there's a couple actually, but one in particular is like Black Spartacus, which came out last year. It's this what's his name? Sandocha. Is how it's pronounced. The one of the primary leader of the Haitian Revolution, and so it's supposed to be a biography of him slash, you know, history of the Haitian Revolution. That's really, 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 really. Like I've only ever heard universally good stuff about it, but you know it's only had the hardcover out, so it's expensive. But it's getting reprinted later this year. Actually, it might have been this month. So hopefully that's going to cause a ripple effect, and the pricing will start to come down. All right, do we have enough power moves to get to the next kingdom? No, I think we still need 2 more. Our first experience with Hint Toad. So, to help out Princess Peach, I'm doing a survey of power moon locations. I have trouble finding power moons. I'll help you out for 50 coins. So yeah, that's a useful thing. But we're gonna try not to use that. Not that I say I'm never gonna use it, but it's one of those things. You know, it'll only be if we're really feeling lost. There's always more out there. Anyway, was I gonna buy something? I forget what. Yeah, so I think that you can always buy 1 power moon here. Yeah, like that's 1 power moon. It's essentially a reward for you got 100 coins, presumably in the area, and then you can get a power moon. So like these are not the ones that are repeatable. Yeah, because much later in the game, you hit this thing. Hi there, Kirby. You get this thing where you could start to repeatedly buy power moons, which is, I guess, technically one way to max out on moons, because then it's like, oh, you know, I've gotten enough coins that, you know, I earned it. But I don't want to do that personally. I enjoy running around and playing. Although we're gonna be getting a lot of coins later, don't you worry about that. Somebody says, was there some controversy around this world? Oh yeah, I think it was because of Mexican Mario. But it was one of those things that only white people were upset about it. Because I'm not talking about my own personal ethnicity, whether I am or am not white or brown or whatever, but like in El Paso, everybody was fucking pumped. You know, El Paso being a majority Mexican town. Everyone was pumped for Mexican Mario. They're like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. I actually once knew these brothers. I won't say their real names, just you never know who's listening, who could trace some things back to me. Well, I guess I'll have to say one of their names. Well, one of them's name was Omar, excuse me. His name was Omar, and his brother had a name that started with L. And so one of the things they did one year, and they kind of would do it every Halloween, they would dress up as Mario and Luigi. So it's like, oh, Mario, and then the name that started with L. But they would, get these coins. Oh, there's that bird over there. That bird, I think, has a... Oh, that hurts. Latino, Mexican Mario's blessed. There you go. Why be one stereotype when I could be all of them? That's the right attitude. Yeah, also, did we all forget that he's an Italian plumber for a Japanese game company? Hey, where was the controversy then? No, it's cultural appropriation if he wears a sombrero! Japanese don't fucking care about cultural appropriation. Save it for your fucking Twitter fools. Alright. Yeah, it's like, I remember I once saw this video where, I think, I don't remember if it was a news report. No, I think it was just some YouTube channel, But they were asking Japanese people how they would felt about if Westerners wore kimonos. It's like, is that cultural appropriation? Is that not the right thing to do? You shouldn't wear a kimono unless you're Japanese. And basically nobody had a problem with it, but there was one guy in particular who I think kind of summed it up, like, isn't that just the same thing as if a Japanese person wears a Western suit? It's just, who the fuck cares? You know? Like... and yeah, how many of these like cultural appropriation worry warts do you think would be upset if you told them, oh, how do you feel about a Japanese person wearing a suit and tie? You know? Are people still playing Super Mario Odyssey? Probably. I would imagine if nothing else, they're playing Balloon World. Let me get this coin if we can do that. There we go. That coin. Thank you very much. Get that money, man. Get that money, man. Get that money, get that money, get that money, man. I gotta stack cheese. I gotta stack cheese. Anyway, what are we talking about, man? Something about Abe. Biographies. Oh yeah, so I ended up not doing that Abe one. I don't remember what was the name of the guy who did it. I think his name was Reynolds. But yeah, I ended up not doing it because, ooh, just a second short. To be fair, it's a cultural difference if a white guy went around with dreads with a speaker blasting rap 24/7 or wearing a traditional native outfit. It would seem kind of disrespectful. Well, so what? White people can't listen to rap? I guess somebody should let Eminem know and tell him he needs to turn back in those millions of albums, all the money from the millions and millions of albums he's sold over the decades. Ah! I just kind of feel though. I guess it's what it's become is it's become this like version of the what was that? I think it was like they were talking about porn in the National Endowment for the Arts or something back in the 90s, and there was a congressman who said something to the effect of, yeah, I think the line was, I couldn't define what porn is, but I know it when I see it. But no, like, yo, you're saying if a white guy was going around blasting rap 24/7, it would be disrespectful. It would seem kind of disrespectful. So, yeah. So somebody needs to let Eminem know. How do I get in that cage? I have to go lower, but where am I gonna find the bullets that go that low? I need help. Is what I need. Oh, there's a moon on the other side of this wall, I think. Yeah, let's see here. Let me try to do the jump instead of going through the 2D wall like a sucker. I think it was a Supreme Court justice who said that. Really? Oh damn it! Then you have to go back if you want to grab it. Well, I need the help. Has anybody ever read any, like, biographies or autobiographies of Supreme Court justices? I've read a couple. They were interesting. I've read, probably my favorite, biography of a Supreme Court justice is, John Marshall, Definer of a Nation. It's fucking thick, but it's very, very good. The guy had a huge career. Like there's a reason I think that people, it's kind of one of those things amongst people who know who John Marshall is, that there's sometimes a misconception that he was the first Supreme Court justice. People kind of forget that it was actually John Jay. But let's see, what's another good Supreme Court biography, or like, you know, I shouldn't say any of these are good or bad because I don't want people to think I've got like personal ideas, but you know, but for example, I remember reading Clarence Thomas's his autobiography. It was called my grandfather's son. Now that doesn't cover any of his time in the Supreme Court. He ends the book right when he's joining the Supreme Court, which is understandable. Don't wanna talk about what goes on in there, I guess. I need to find a move. Oh, let's go over in that corner. So, but frankly, it was a little bit boring, like, which is because like he has an interesting life. Clarence Thomas. But you know, English wasn't his first language. His first language was like some kind of deep rural Georgian dialect. I forget what it's called. But anyway, so he was so I read that one. And then one that was really interesting, I read it for a class, was Gula. Yeah, that's it. So I read it for a class was because like we had a list of several books to read, and I thought, I don't know shit about Blackman. Let me read about him. And so Blackman is most famous for the Roe v. Wade decision, which we're not going to talk about our feelings about that right now. We're not going to do that even a little bit. But what I thought was so interesting about the biography, I think it was called Becoming Blackman or something, was, I'll have to look it up. I've got it written down somewhere what it was called. But what I thought was really interesting about it was the book should have almost been called Blackman and Berger, because Warren Burger, who was Blackman's Chief Justice, turns out they had been friends for a very, very long time before either of them was on the Supreme Court. And Blackman didn't really have a personality of someone who wanted to be on the Supreme Court. And Warren Burger is basically the guy every step of the way who's like pushing him to, you know, go in that direction. And then Burger ends up regretting it because Burger was much more conservative than Blackman. It was very interesting just reading about, like, I didn't know that they'd had a relationship and how that all worked out. It's kind of like how who was it? It was Sandra Day O'Connor and was it Rehnquist? Yeah, Chief Justice Rehnquist, that they actually dated, I think, in college, and then, you know, that ended, and then they didn't know each other for a very long time, but then they both ended up on the Supreme Court, and that's how they met again. Yeah, I think there was like a Rehnquist book that was on the reading list for that class. I think there was that one. There was a fair amount of them. There was one that was called, like, I think it was Sisters-in-Law, which was it was like a dual autobiography. I think it was Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Sandra Day O'Connor. They were it was like a book about, you know, the women who got on the Supreme Court. You know, let me look that up. Let me look that up real quick. Sisters-in-Law. Let's try it. Whoops. Because get it, law, like they weren't like literally sisters-in-law, but you know, it's a joke because they were sisters metaphorically who work in the law together. Okay, hold on, let me look this up. Sisters-in-law. Ruth, Sandra. Here we go. Oh no, it wasn't an autobiography. It was just a regular biography. But I think they were both interviewed for it, of course, because they both were still alive at the time. Yeah. Linda Hirschman was the author. I think she's like a legal correspondent for a newspaper. Whoop. Well, anyway, how did we get on the Supreme Court? Oh, I think we're talking about biographies and stuff. But yeah, Supreme Court justice is not somebody who you typically think of when it's like, you know, reading, when you're looking up, when you want to find like some sort of historical biography to read. Usually, you know, the presidents are much more sexy, you know. But there's interesting stuff. You know, they're important people too, for good and bad. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, there's a biography I've always heard good things about. I think it's called The Yankee from Olympus, which is about, okay, yeah, we got all the moons we need. We can make our way to the next kingdom now. There's a time challenge here I could do, but I won't. Let's just go. We're just gonna pick up some coins here real quick. Oh, that's right, I can't. I gotta wait for it to time out. Let's just grab some coins here real quick, and then we'll walk back to the castle. Grab those coins. Let's come up here. Also want to activate. I think there should be a flag up here. Great man theory at its finest. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, everybody wants to hear about Theodore Roosevelt and such. Much less sexy as you know, typically much less sexy as somebody who just sits around in a robe all day and you know they're not holding press conferences. But yeah, I was gonna say Yankee from Olympus is supposed to be a biography of Oliver Wendell Holmes, which I've always heard good things about. But the thing is, I don't think it's been reprinted in ages. Or I could be wrong. Olympus. So, let me check here. Oh, no, actually, there are some cheap editions out there. Yeah. So, yeah, good old Oliver Wendell Holmes. Wounded 3 times in the Civil War. Uh-oh, we've hit a proverbial fork in the road. Which kingdom do you think Bowser went to? You can go to the Lake Kingdom or the Wooded Kingdom. Let's go to the Wood Kingdom. I've got kind of a love-hate relationship with this one. Great man theory at its finest. Donnie Harris did a documentary about Roosevelt's policy on the Philippines. It would have also included a bit of Taft then. No, let's watch the movie. Odyssey. He kidnapped Tiara, and now with this binding man, he's got a wedding ring. Is he gonna steal a whole wedding? Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some skills. Okay, yeah, home and cap throw. Okay, yeah, now it's just... There it is, let's head to the Wooded Kingdom. According to this guide, there's a giant greenhouse there filled with flowers. It's famous for its beautiful soiree bouquet. Yep. Gotta have something for the bride to throw. Naturally. I've also read a biography on Salmon Chase, who was another Chief Justice. But he's kind of more famous for being in Lincoln's cabinet. But Lincoln almost had, or did he actually? I think it was 2 members of Lincoln's cabinet ended up being Supreme Court justices. Well, I should say, confirmed to be ones. Because Salmon Chase ended up being Supreme Court justice, yeah. The servant of the Bowser monster is illegally accessing our flower supply. During the last watering cycle, an unidentified object flew by. Recent events have initiated my panic and spin routines. Panic and spin! So anyway, yeah. So Salmon Chase ended up being a Chief Justice on the Supreme Court. Initiating first greeting dialogue. There are 2 types of coins. Yes, I know that. Let's get moving. Spend money. I'm sorry I don't have anything yet. Maybe later. But let me kind of show you. You see, you don't necessarily have to have 100 coins from the place. You can just have them from anywhere. So we're just gonna buy the moon. Buying interstellar thingies or what? Beep boop it up. Spend money. Yeah, let's get some more stuff. Get that. 83 coins. Maybe later. I don't think the poncho is really good for this. What? Oh, I miscounted. I thought I had more money. Okay. Let's go change. I don't think the poncho and sombrero is gonna fly here in the jungle. It's just, we're good. Let's go. We're gonna go classic. So, which one should I shame? Yeah, let's keep it classic. Yeah, so Ed, frickin', this is something that's a little less well known, but Lincoln's Secretary of War, Stanton, had been a lawyer. He had been in the law profession. And, Andrew, it wasn't Andrew Johnson. Grant, I believe. No, I think Grant nominated Stanton to get on the Supreme Court. And then Stanton, I think, did get confirmed, but he died before he could go in it. He just had like a sudden, I don't think it was a heart attack, but yeah, just it was just some freak thing, I think. Basically sudden heart failure. Ooh, I wonder what this stone does. We're not gonna know if it's positive. Peculiar, but it doesn't seem to do anything. We got a wood kingdom, we get these nuts. Ooh, the Sphinx! Greetings, traveler, to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? What does the monster want from this kingdom? Flowers. You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed. Okay, I use my cafeteria to gunk. They look like plant food to you! Phew, close. Who the heck is that at this hour? You guys heard that ding ding ding? Yeah, Theodore Roosevelt. Now that's the guy. Wait, actually I didn't ask. I just assumed it was Theodore Roosevelt. But which Roosevelt are you talking about in terms of the Philippines? Yeah, this little area is really good. That's not what oh, there we go. Well, whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, yep, that's right. The onion, Mario. Just what all the kids were waiting for. Here, nice. Nut in the red maze. That's what we call it, which is honor. Period. Bam! Talking about Christmas. I'm sorry. Dang it. I got. Oh! It was a half second before it happened. I realized what was gonna happen. No! I want the coins! You know, I think there's a way to shortcut. Mario Odyssey, that's the fun part, is they usually will, there will be a shortcut, you just gotta find it. Okay, what's this? Shit's a hammer, bro. How am I supposed to fight him without my hat? There we go. Nice. Let's light it up. Light up. Oh shit. Don't forget me! It came off automatically, you're fine. We're in for nothing. Ow. Oh jeez, they've been spraying everywhere. Man, that health is low. Nah, I could be able to jump over that. Yeah, let's try this again. Oh no! Fuck me! That was fucking. I should have ditched him, dropped down, ditched the onion, dropped down, grabbed the other onion instead of whatever the fuck that was I just did. Oh, that's great. Yeah, let me just get her before we get in there. It's so dumb. Oh, you know, just too worn down. You know what? Nobody's really watching this. Nobody's been talking in the chat anyway, so we'll probably just hit the next checkpoint and call it a night. It's probably best for me. Let me try something else. Let me try. Can I? Dang it! I almost did it too. That was almost a viable play. Yeah, there's only one. Yeah, okay. There's nobody here. Oh shit! We're in the deep woods. We're in the deep woods. Someone's got a, shovel. Oh, what have we here? What have we here? Hey! Guys, I got you on the background while I work. Oh, that's nice. But from what YouTube's telling me in the other monitor, it's literally just you. So I think you might have to make do with some backlog footage of me, or audio of me. You know, it's Saturday night. It's an anniversary of some big events today. Yeah, I guess probably a lot of people are online. They're just doing one thing or the other instead. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty wiped. So yeah, because I worked. Oh, I don't even want to talk about all the work I did, but it was just unnecessarily hard, exhausting. Anyway, good night, everybody. And I'll see you guys probably not tomorrow. That's why I did a little stream today, but I think I'm gonna try to stream on Monday. Okay. And I'm Conquering History Games, and you have yourselves a pleasant evening. Good night.